Nothing had ever made my heart pound like this. I figured I'd spend a week or two fixing up the place, then get it ready for sale. That was the plan when I first stepped through the front door. I never expected to stand in total darkness every night, drenched in sweat, shaking a flashlight out. Dusty boxes and hearing laughter that seemed to come from nowhere. I arrived on a Sunday morning in my pickup truck loaded with tools, paint cans, and a few folding tables. The drive had been quiet, and the house sat at the end of a narrow street. Most of the neighbors were older folks who had lived there for decades. I pulled up to the curb, shut off the engine, and stared at the house my grandmother had left me. She had owned it for years, renting it out to different people, but now it sat empty. I needed to fix it up and sell it, simple enough. The exterior looked worn, with peeling paint and windows coated in dirt. The porch steps growing under my weight. I stepped inside, flipped on the main light switch, and heard a faint buzzing. The silver light of the living room flickered to life, casting a weak glow. Dust swirled in the stale air. The place smelled like old carpet and lingering maintenance. I set my keys on a small table in the hallway and immediately noticed the silence. No traffic sounds, no voices, nothing. That kind of quiet felt unnatural, but I brushed it off. It was a small neighborhood with older residents. Of course, it would be quiet. I spent the first few hours taking stock of what needed repairs. The kitchen countertops were outdated and skirted. The plumbing in the new bathroom seemed fine. The living room walls had cracks in the drywall. The upstairs bedrooms had old carpet that I planned to rip out. Replace with laminate. Then there was the attic. I knew I had to check the roof beams and insulation for any signs of leaks or rot. I pulled open the attic hatch, lowered the folding ladder, and climbed out. It was hot up there, dusty, too. A single light bulb with a full chain dangled from the rafters. I switched it on and saw a cluster of boxes along the wall wall. At first glance, the interior framing of the roof looked decent. There was some discoloration near one corner that took odd sense. I remember the first time I heard that strange laughter. It was a quiet night, maybe around midnight. I was in the living room, finishing a sandwich, the only sound coming from the old refrigerator coming from the kitchen. Then I heard a short burst of giggles, muffled, like it came from above. I froze, played intently, and listened. It faded within seconds. At first, I thought maybe I had imagined it. I was tired, my mind on edge from all the cleaning and repairs. I decided to ignore it. The next day, I carried a bunch of cleaning supplies to the first bedroom. The walls needed fresh paint, and I wanted to start early. By the afternoon, I was covered in dust and paint splatters. I installed a new ceiling fan in the living room, replaced a few cracked tiles in the bathroom, and finished my site visit. By the time I sat down for dinner, it was nearly 8 p.m. I ate some takeout, scrolled through my phone, and planned my schedule for it. The next day, around 11 p.m., I decided to check the attic beams again, just to be sure. Carrying a flashlight, I climbed the ladder, careful with each step. It was dark up there, even with the bulb on. The light was green, leaving the corner shrouded in shadow. I sweat for it. Flashlight along the wooden supports, tapping on the check, they sounded solid. Everything seemed normal, just old and dusty. Then I heard softly. It sounded like two distinct voices, but I couldn't see anyone. My skin cold, my chest tightened. I spun around with the flashlight, sweeping the beams and floor. Only cardboard boxes, some stacked, some toppled over. My mouth went dry. I told myself it could have been the wind or some strange echo from outside, but I knew that laughter wasn't the real. It sounded close, like something might be. My heart pounded as I waited. Everything went silent. I exhaled, shook off the feeling, and climbed down into the hole. I barely slept that night. Lying on an old mattress ceiling, listening for any noise. Every time I started to drift off, I imagined I could. A big giggle. My body felt tense, my stomach jerked. I wasn't exactly scared, but I couldn't relax. I kept telling myself it was just in my head, or maybe some strange acoustics in the atmosphere. But I couldn't ignore how real it sounded. The following day, I tried to forget about it by focusing on more repairs. I tore out the old carpet in the bedrooms, sealed up some cracks in the foundation near the laundry room, and replaced the broken window in the garage. By dusk, my arms ached, my back was sore, and my throat was dry from breathing in dust.